Here we go.
It's choir at home, it's choir at home. We may be apart, but we're not alone.
Welcome back, choir. So this is our first asynchronous day of the official normal schedule. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are asynchronous days. We're gonna have videos most of the time those days, at least twice a week for you to follow along. You do warm-ups with us. You're gonna sing a little bit. We're gonna sing some songs. I might talk you through some of the things we're working on in class for the asynchronous stuff. And remind you about assignments you have due. We're always going to start out class though by warming up our minds and our bodies to get ready for choir. So when you start this video, make sure you have some space around you, make sure you're not going to run into anything, and make sure you're ready to go. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to start these videos with a quote of the day, just to give us something to think about and be inspired by as we get through our day. So today's is, "It always seems impossible until it is done." Nelson Mandela. If you don't know who Nelson Mandela is, do yourself a favor and Google who that is and find out something about that. All right, so we always start by warming up our bodies because our body is our instrument in choir. We have to make sure it's ready to go. So let's start by taking your hands and stretching up to the sky as high as you can, even going on your tippy toes if you want to. Take a nice low breath in your body. Let your arms come down. Stretch out. Stretch one arm across your body. Give it a nice tight hug. Good little stretch. Switch sides. Nice job, y'all. Make sure you're breathing nice and low as you do all of this. Arms down by your side. Your shoulders are going to go up to your ears, back, and down. Do that in one smooth motion. Up, back, and down. 2 more times. Up, back, and down, and up, back, and down. This is especially helpful if you've been sitting at your computer all day. Okay, you're going to take your right ear, and you're going to move it towards your right shoulder. It doesn't need to touch, it shouldn't hurt. It's just a nice easy stretch along your neck. Breathe as you're doing this. Let your chin drop in the direction of your chest. It doesn't need to touch. It shouldn't hurt. Just a nice easy stretch. And left ear towards your left shoulder. Keep on breathing. Come back to the middle. One more time, a little faster, but still fairly slow. Down towards your chest. Over to your other shoulder. Back towards the middle. Bend your knees a couple of times. Make sure they're nice and relaxed, not tense and holding, but nice and relaxed. All right, everyone, we're gonna warm up our voices. It's been a long time since we've had a normal choir warm up, and I totally understand that. So we're gonna start super easy with just some little humming or noises. You can sing it on a hum. If a hum isn't comfortable for you, change it to an ooh. So we're going to start with just right here in the middle of our range, or lower part of our range rather. We're going to sing. On a hum or an ooh, if it's a hum, make sure there's lots of space between your teeth. 2, breathe. Sing along as I move. Let's get started. Our bobs, if you haven't heard of Bob, Bob is somebody who wrote these warm-ups, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to do these Bob warm-ups. The first one, Bob 1, sounds like this. If you know them on solfege, use solfege. If you don't, sing it on Loo. L-O-O. Loo. Here we go. Here's Bob 1. 1, 2, breathe. Do, re, mi, fa, fa, mi. go. Now keep remembering that it has been a long time, so don't expect yourself to be perfect coming right into the beginning of the year, or don't expect you to be exactly where you were at your very best last year or whenever the last time you feel like you sang your best was. Don't worry about it. You have time. You don't need to be perfect. Just do your best. All right, that was Bob 1. Bob 2 goes a little bit lower below Do. So we're gonna start on Do. It goes Do, ti, do, la, la, do, ti, do. Try it, here we go. Do, ti, do, la, la, do, ti, do. My piano hands are tired, not awake yet. Sorry about that. I'm not perfect yet. Please forgive me. All right, here we go. Going down to, here we go. Do, ti, do, la, la, do, ti, do, and down. Let's see on the loo if you want. Loo, 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 loo. I gotta get my piano skills back. Sorry about that, y'all, but I'm sure you did a wonderful job. All right, so we're gonna start learning a new song because it's choir, that's what we do. So this is a really beautiful melody called The Birch Tree. That's birch, spelled B-I-R-C-H. B-I-R-C-H, tree. This is what a birch tree looks like. Ooh, ah, it's very pretty. So, we're going to sing this little melody. It's really lovely. It's just kind of to get us started. I will ask you to sing at home. So if you need to move to another spot in your house or your apartment or wherever where you can sing comfortably, go ahead and do that now. I'll be here when you get back. Okay, make sure you're sitting or standing nice and tall, taking low breaths. You're going to listen to me first, and we'll sing it together after a couple times. 1, 2, here I go, see the lovely birch in the meadow, curly leaves all dance when the wind blows, loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows, loo-lee-loo, when the wind blows. So my first question is, and yes, this is like Dora the Explorer. My first question is, how many phrases did you hear? I was showing you with my hands. A phrase in music is like a sentence or a line in a poem. It's a complete idea. It might connect to the ones before it or after it. It might be a repeat of something that was said before. It might be a completely new thing. So listen again. Show me with your hands where all the phrases are. 1, 2, here we go. Loo, 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 so how many phrases did we sing? 4. We sang 4 phrases. Thank you for following along. So we're going to have 4 phrases that we're now going to draw on a piece of paper, or for me, on your board. So get a pencil and a piece of paper. Ready, go. All right, this time sing along with me while we draw the phrases. 1, 2, here we go. Loo, 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 we're going to figure out, are those phrases the same, different? Do any of them repeat? What's going on here? So I'm going to listen to the first phrase and the second phrase. I'll tell you right now, the first phrase is always going to be phrase A. So go ahead and label your phrase, first phrase, phrase A. Here we go. Listen to phrase 1 and 2. Then 2, here we go. I think it's the same or different. They are different. Now some of you might have said they're kind of similar. And that's because the second half of them are exactly the same, but the beginnings are different. That's why we're going to have A, and this one's going to be B. Okay? Now we're going to go on to phrase 3, and we're going to see if phrase 3 is the same as A or B, or if it's different. 1, 2, sing along. Was it the same or different from phrases A and B? It was different from either phrase A or B. It was something completely new. So we're going to label this one C. Now this time I'm going to start with phrase C. We're going to sing what the last phrase might be. See what the last phrase might be. Is it the same or is it different from phrase C? 2, ready, go. Same or different? They were the same. So when a phrase is the same, we label it with the same letter. So it's going to be C at the end. So our whole form of the song is A, B, C, C. Let's sing it. 1, 2, let it go. Awesome job, y'all. Very nice.